trip, tape off some cutting and some porter operating and some trucks and everything else goes with it. And we're going to interview a couple of cutters here this morning now. Wayne, how long have you been working in the woods?
I started in the woods when I was 16 years old, and I've been working at that job ever since. I started cutting then, and I went about 17, 18 years ago driving a machine. I was driving for 14 years, and then I went back cutting again.
And so you leave home every morning on the bus?
We leave every morning on the bus. We leave out around this time, around 6 a.m. or 6:15, and we travel. We leave here and we travel as far as Butts, and we change the buses there and gets on the Springdale bus and goes all the way to the woods on the Springdale bus.
So how long do you be traveling on the bus?
Right now it takes us from 2 hours and 15 minutes travel.
So you got a nice ride in the morning and in the evening too, eh?
Yeah, a nice time to get a nice nap. Anyone that gets sleepy on a bus ride, there's no trouble getting a nice nap. Especially Ray. Ray loves to sleep on the bus.
Ray has not having too much to say. Come over, Ray. And so Mike is just going to tape off now the gear the boys has to wear in the woods. This is only some of it. They got a whistle now, I heard, and they got a new rope coming out for twisting trees down or something. Can you tell us a little bit on that?
Oh yes, the company is really loading us down with equipment. Starts with our hard hat, and then we had to wear our screen. Our screen had to be down. We had to wear hair plugs, and we had to wear safety pads and safety boots. Whistle, I think Ray just sounded his whistle. Well, that's a whistle in case a man gets hurt. You get to blow for his buddy that's working next to him to hear, so he'll be able to go and give him a hand. The rope was not in, it's in force, but we haven't got our rope yet. That's a twister for we get a tree hung up in another tree. We'll be able to twist it down and take it down out of the hanging tree.
Do you think this rope and whistle is a good rig?
I don't know about the rope, but the whistle is not. The whistle is a failure, and the company is trying to come up with some other solution besides the whistle.
So long as there's no heavier than the whistle will be alright, I guess.
As long as there's no heavier than the whistle, yes. And then in rope, they better keep the rope to themselves, because the wood that we got now, a man could hang himself instead of using his rope.
So, Wayne, what's the wood like now to what it was when you started off when you were 16?
Quite a bit different. Quite a lot of scrub now. We're only cleaning up now that stuff that was cut around 16, 20 years ago by timberjacks, and right now we're cutting a lot of bad wood. Well,
we got a few minutes of your time now. I guess the bus is soon here. We're going to just wait now until the bus shows up and get you getting on the bus, and then we're going to go behind you and watch you switch over at Springdale Junction and follow you up in the woods. So we'll probably see some of you up there.
Sure will. See you, Shawn.
Okay, we're now at you got her on? We're now, the bus is stopping for the last two fellows. There's two fellows from Harry's Harbour and Jackson's go up there, and the next stop would be at Springdale Junction. They'll be switching buses there, going on to the bus with the crowd from Springdale and continuing on to the woods.
Rattling.
Hello there.
Not bad, huh?
Max. Hey. No, they want you.
No,
Oh, yes. Turn around, Harvey, behind you.
no, the bees.
Here we are now with the boys. They're boarding on to the second bus now, and they'll continue on up in the woods. We got a fine crew aboard the bus there now. We're just going to see if we can get on now to get a shot back through the camera. No, he's on the bus picking up some slips, so I guess that's the boys is putting in their cut for last week. And we'll wait now until the bus continues on. We'll be going beyond her, going on up in the woods. Here we are there this morning now with a Rudy budget with a B train load of wood on. We never gotten going through the load liners, but we'll probably get a truck going through later on today. We're in the Brook Road now. We got a few cutters switching over to another bus here again now.
I might be going around with you.
Goddamn pain all right.
Oh, get down.
We got Barry Kelly here now, kneeled down, putting a new chain on the style, and we'll get him down at once, just taping off a little bit of wood when he's cutting. Hey! Oh no, for safety. And the screen is down, here plugs in, and he's ready to start cutting. wood he's cutting. You taking there? Oh, okay. They haven't got no real big wood here, no long wood. They're cutting there now this morning, mostly 1 and 2 lint wood. This is Barry Kelly cutting here. When we leave to come out later on the seeding, we'll just stop back here and take another little bit of Barry and see how far back he's gone and hand about how much wood. We'll just go up and scan around his wood piles and just see how much he has caught. We're going to move on in the road here now. Right here now we have Wilf Matthews cutting. Pretty wet up here today. Raining pretty hard. The cutters, most of the cutters got their haul skins on now. We got a cutter there this morning now with his chain off. He had to put his chain back on there now. You can anybody tell what kind of wood they're cutting up here in Vines's Brook? Okay, we're standing there this morning now with Lloyd Bowers. He's a truck driver and he's driving for Terry Crew's truck there on from New Venture Logging. And Lloyd, how much wood do you haul on a average load?
About 37, 38 metres.
What's that now in cords?
About 19, I'd say.
Okay, that's roughly anyway. And how many trips a week do you get?
I suppose it's about 7 trips there.
And you got a nice bit of woods road coming in over. How you find it rough?
Yes, it is rough. Too rough.
Yeah. Now, what do you weigh in on the scales now with roughly with a load of wood?
Oh, about 50,000.
That's on a triaxle trailer?
Yeah, yes.
So, what size of engine are you running in the trucks?
About 400 Cummings.
And I guess they get along pretty good with them?
Not bad, boy. No, you can dodge along 100 kilometres, no trouble.
And when you get down the yard now, how much time do you spend in the yard loading and unloading, or unloading and getting scaled and stuff?
Not too bad, not too long at all, boy. Sometimes you have to wait for 3 or 4 trucks. More times you can go in, get scaled and get unloaded. Come on.
You get unloaded pretty quick over there with the big grabs. We were over there Friday there and taped it off.
Oh yes, yeah, don't take long, 5 or 6 minutes sometimes, you know, and you're gone again.
Anyway, Lloyd, we'll let you get back to your work, and thanks for a few minutes of your time.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Keep that, not climb though. How Lloyd is going up on top of his load now and straightening out the front bunk there, they call it, and put his chains on the front bunk there now. He's waiting for the forwarder to come out with another load to finish loading in. And this is just some of the things that a truck driver has to do on his duties. Before the day is out, we're going to try to get a truck going through the load liners or rollers, some fellows calls it. Some people call it squeezers, but we'll try to get it and see how the lines up their wood. Now Lloyd is tightening down his load chains now, tightening down the wood where we won't be slipping around on it and going out. And when he get to the load liners now, you roll in, line up his wood, and he'll be tightening them up again before you go onto the highway.
No, you're on camera.
Hey.
No, you're on camera.
Come here then, Mike. Lloyd is tightening down the load chains there now to some of the newer trailers. You just put your chains over and hook them on and flick a switch newer trailers. Here we are now, Mike is taping off Harvey Andrews there cutting now, and he hasn't got real big wood there, or real good wood either according to the look of it from the road there. But, I see Harvey haven't got a screen on. I guess he got, where he's wearing glasses, he haven't got to wear a screen, I guess. Have you, Gar? Anyone with glasses, Gar says, I haven't got to wear a screen. That must be a lot comfortable than what the screen is for him. Right, Mike. Come in and watch you. I want to do a little. Robinson, he's one of the forward operators here. He owns his own porter. And Mark, how much would you haul on a load?
About 4 core.
And how many trips you get a day there now?
10 or 12.
So how many trailers is that?
2.5 trailers, sometimes 3.
So where do you find the ground here? Rough, smooth, half decent, or what?
It's half decent.
So I see you got chains on your porter there. Why are you wearing chains in the summer?
For get up the hills in the bag.
So how long have you been a porter operator?
Oh, 10, 15 years.
Do you enjoy it or what?
I loves it. That's right.
So how many forwarders you got now? Just the one, or you still got the two?
2.
So you got two of them here rowing them, or?
Yeah, the other one's coming there today.
Oh, very good. So who's going on that one?
My young fella,
Which one's that?
Mark Jr.
So you're going to have 2 marks there? Is that supposed to be good or bad?
Hopeful's good.
Okay, then Mark, I'd like to thank you for a couple minutes of your time. And I know you trying to make some money, eh?
If I could. Job do it. The wood is too bad.
Yeah, it's not real good wood here, couldn't look of it anyway. So we'll just move the pickup out of your way now and I'll let you get back at it and we'll just watch you now unloading.
Okay. Thanks.
As you can see now, Mark is loading wood onto Lloyd's trailer there, and you can notice if that he's not loading wood with a pull buck like they did years ago when he was handling the 4-foot wood, loading trailers, hauling trailers, loading them by hand with the pull bucks. He's using the forwarder there now, loading it on, and I guess he got it a lot easier than what he had it years ago when he was loading trailers with a pull buck, throwing it up that high. We're here now in one of the buses that they're using for a lunch shack. I guess back in the Boxall days and John Deere, and I don't guess they had lunch shacks like this. I guess it was lunch outdoors and that was it. Here we are now, we're taping off Todd Newberry and Fred Rouse up there lunching in the woods, sat down in the woods. They never went to the lunch shack, they sat down up there on the stump and having their mug up. I think Fred is having a smoke there now before he goes back to work. Can't hear ya. Okay, shut her off there now. Part of his pickup, going to have his lunch, and we're going to ask a few questions now. Bert cut wood with the Boxall, so we're going to ask him a few questions now about back in the Boxall days. Bert, what was it like back years ago cutting wood with a Boxall compared to today?
What do you mean? What do you mean now?
Like, was it better wood?
Boy, no, not that. Like I said, not that much different than it. Like I told you just now, you know,
Yeah.
not that much different than it. Was the road was ripped up, and everywhere you went across bogs, around bogs. What was it? Bogs, spruce, good wood, and everything else. But now I know that there's places there was heavy timber just the same, you know, with the Boxall, you know.
Yeah.
Now I never worked nowhere in, you know, guys with the Boxall in Bay Verde area, you know.
But what was it like? Easier with the chainsaw than it was with the Boxall?
Well, you know it's easier with a chainsaw than the Boxall, you know. Get this whole Boxall on one side of that steering wheel. 10 minutes running it down.
But I know it's still hard working in the woods with its power saw too, but like Boxall now, how did you measure up your wood for the with the Boxall?
With the Boxall.
So the Boxall was 4 foot.
Yeah.
So you got down with the Boxall, then you trimmed up with the axe?
Right.
And it was all, what were you cutting in, 8 foot wood or?
4 foot. 4 foot and 42. Now, if I got a bit of 42 and robbed his arm, just the same. Now, they had the Boxall down for them too, you know, 36-inch blade, what they call 36-inch blade?
Yeah.
42-inch wood too.
So you just wouldn't drop them like you are now for the forwarders, you was stomp on wood then, I guess. How'd you pull that now, on skids or? So that was all done with a J5 or horses or?
J5 horses tractor, you know. Here's what contractor had, you know.
And then they went from them days to the skidder, right?
Yeah.
So how would you find 8 foot compared to the skidder wood?
Well, Skitter wood, I never had very little to do with Skitter wood.
You
I
mostly
wouldn't go at it.
no. So you mostly cut 8s and 4s.
Yeah, 8s and 4s. Yeah.
So I'd like to thank you for a little bit of your time now, and enjoy your lunch. And according to the wood is there, you won't enjoy the wood. Camera on Larry Ryan from Middle Arm. He's up here cutting too now. I see he's cutting in the what they call the Swedish style. Seems like he got a little bit better wood than what we were taping inside there. It's not much better, but a little bit better than what they had. You can see some fellows got oil skins on, and more fellows haven't. There was a nice drop of rain come down there first part this morning. It's starting to clear off a little bit here now. See Barry there now picking up a bit of wood with the pole book. With Brent England. Brent, what's your position here on the job?
I'm a sub-foreman.
Sub-foreman now, so what do you do for sub-foreman? What kind of position do you do for the main?
I ribbon up the strips of wood and put everybody to work, and draw their gas and supply them with their chain oil and things like that, right?
So you keep a track of all what the boys burn and stuff like that?
Yeah, keep track of everything, yeah.
So how many you got employed here on this job here now?
We got 41 cutters and 5 porters and 2 excavator operators and 4 trucks.
4 trucks now. Any of those trucks on double shift yet?
Not right here, no.
So you got a job go down in on Roberts Arm Road too?
Yeah, down Tommy's Arm, yeah.
So who takes care of the job down that part of her?
That's Ridge Rice. He got 56 cutters down there, I think.
And so how much wood do you ship out of this a day?
Oh my goodness. I'm not really sure what we're shipping out of it now, boy.
So how much wood will you be cutting there this year, or what do you get the contract in this area for the year?
We'll probably be cutting out of this area probably 60,000 meters.
So how many weeks work now would that be for the crowd you got here?
It's say probably 20 weeks work.
So that's not bad.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'd like to thank you for a few minutes of your time and let you go on to your busy schedule.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, we're now at Ray Jeans. Ray is there filing his saw, and it's not a box saw he's filing, but it's a power saw like they're using in the woods now. Ray, what size of saw is that you got there?
630.
It's 630 Johnson Reed. So you're filing your saw there now. How many times a day do you file your saw, or just once a day?
We fire once a day, eh?
So,
He strikes her up, eh?
so what's that now? What's that good for? How many cords?
Good for a couple cord now, boy.
So that you're putting a couple core bead on her. So Ray, can you did you ever use the C51 saws?
C51, yeah.
So is there much difference in the weight of the C51 and those?
Yeah, a lot different. I used them for a year. C51.
Ray, the wood is not very promising looking there where you got to start off there now.
Well, we're going to start off now. Well, after it gets down through it very good, eh?
So you're after walking back through and checking it out.
No, not yet. I ain't got that. You only just got it, right?
But whose word is you taking on this now that there's good wood on the back?
Oh, the Brent, eh?
But they all tells you that, eh? Every road you start is better wood on the back, eh? Well, anyway, Ray, thanks for a few minutes of your time, and we'll just get out of your busy schedule and I'll let you go back to work. Okay, we're here now at the load liners, and we're waiting for Lloyd to come out with his load of wood now to roll them in. And some people call them rollers, some people call them squeezers. Well, most fellows around here call them load liners. So we're waiting for Bowers to come out there now. Alright. Here we are now. This is a grader belonging to Pelma Budgewell Limited. This is the one that he uses for snow clearing the road here at Vines's Brook winter time. Here we have Melvin Ollett coming in the truck with a float on, and he got some big squares there he's carrying down to Tommy's Arm on Robert's Arm Road. They're going to do a bridge down there, and Melv does a bit of float work there for New Venture Logging. We're going to see if we can get a little interview with Melv here now. We got Lloyd coming down the hill there now. Just have a look at the load of wood he got on, and just look at it again after he comes out of the load liners. And we'll see the difference in what the load of wood is like now and what he will be after he come out of the load liners. Wait, wait. He's coming back to the load liners there now. I think he's a bit nervous. That's why he's had a bit of trouble getting back to the load liners. I think he's a bit camera shy. We'll just let you listen to the load liners now as they're shoving the wood in. load of wood there now as he come out of the load liners is a lot neater looking than what it was, and he'll be pulling up to the ramps there now and trimming off the boughs, and we'll have a watch at Lloyd while he's at that. Okay, I'm here now with Melvin Ollett. He's driving for, who are you driving for? Is it New Venture?
No, Venture 2.
Venture 2. Okay then. And Melvin's driving the float truck for Venture 2. Mel, what type of stuff are you moving on the float?
Mostly equipment, Shawn. We got a load of skids on there now we're going to use for a bridge down in Tommy's Arm. They were up here on the ridge, so we come up and got them today. But we brought in a porter this morning, so we're just mostly moving equipment around, you know.
So what do you do? Just move the equipment around for the boys on the jobs, or?
Yeah, from one job to the other, from home to the jobs and stuff like that, you know.
So are you hauling any wood with this truck too?
Yeah, I'm getting a scatter trip, you know, not that many, it's just a scatter one.
Where you hauling the wood from?
Pitman's Pond, then the Pitman's Pond, and getting a scatter one out of Tommy's Arm in the corner rope.
Pitman's Pond, who's cutting down there then?
Brook contractors, building a bit of road work down the right, building a bit of right-of-way road.
And Brook contractors, who are they?
They're, that's Dennis Young from Springdale.
Okay then, well Melv, I know I got you hung up there now. I mean, if Dennis and Roy sees you here like this hung up, I guess they might do some complaining with the community channel, so I'll have to let you go on and get Tommy's arm and get that off.
Okay, sir, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Here we have now, Lloyd is out now chopping the boughs off of his load of wood, and he gets his side trimmed down now. He'll pull ahead to the next ramp and chop them off, and he'll be off to Corner Brook with his load of wood. And he got a axe there. I don't think a file would hurt him. He's not cutting all that great, I don't think. I don't think that's a head of his load of wood there now, and he'll be pulling it to the other ramp very shortly. But the axe he got there, I don't think is a axe that the fellows used around home when they was building boats and shaving down timbers and stuff with. I mean, he's not cutting real good, I don't think. Melvin's coming with some kind of saw or something for him now.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, Melv got a saw there now. I'm going to guarantee he's able to cut boughs.
Oh yeah, you got it picked up. Larry, is saying that's it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Why did it rock? Why you get two bullets through a load of wood? Hey, the rock and you get two bullets through a load of wood, huh?
I don't think a truck driver gets a break like this all the time because, I mean, here's Lloyd now with a fellow helping trim up his load.
Let's try your axe with.
Yes, just hold it up now. Melv got a little saw there now. You've sawn off. You've seen as you've sawn off a few boughs now there on Lloyd's load of wood, and I don't know what you would call it, but it folds up like a pocket knife, and it got a very good edge on it. Melv, what would you call that now if you was to put a name on it?
I don't know, my dear. Just a saw. And it's the only one I got. No one not getting it.
As his brother's old bread knife.
It's a great one for moose hunting.
Oh, yes, boy.
Right?
Yes, I
Great
guarantee
one
you.
for moose hunting.
Yeah.
I use either fall, say skipper. You know, when we go moose hunting again.
Better get Lennon then.
No, not loaning.
Oh, yes.
That's it. Nobody loans it. I don't loan it. You won't bring him back.
Well,
No, you won't bring him back.
why would I?
Cousin, pass it back. No, you won't.
What I got now?
Sure, that's no good. You got here. Where you get that to?
That's all what I picked up.
That's the one Grandfather Bowers had.
I'd say that too, Mel.
Yeah, that's the one, sir.
Yes, he made it come to Bobby's.
Yeah,
I'd say he come from Bobby's Cove too, yeah. I'd say they dug you up under the sods down there.
What no Indians just used down there, around there, see?
I said he ain't got it now.
What was that before the Indians moved up Keys Point?
Yes. And it did some of it at the jail. Ever see?
Yeah.
Hey?
All right,
This road, great.
He's waiting on life,
Hi. Better? Here we are now at Bayver Junction. We got Ernest Ollett's truck here. And Ernest got a set of B trains on. And I get back a few years ago, they started off with the single axle truck, and then they went to the tandem pallet truck. Then they went to the tandem trailer on behind the truck. Then they went to the tri-axle trailer. And now they're gone to a lot of fellows has gone to the B trains. And Mike could just take a few shots at her here now. And the wood is there, is partly rounded out and stuff. This is harvester wood he got on there, and later on we'll be going down to Hart Follows or somewhere and taping off the harvesters for you. This is a new way. Just one of the new trailers Hearn got here with the B train, and she has no springs, none of her. She has airbags, and as you can see, the tightener there is a different way than what Lloyd Bowers was tightening down his wood. And I'll just demonstrate how it works there now. And Mike can put the camera on me. As you can see, the chain slackening up there now. The chain is slack, and you just push the button here and the chain will tighten. As you can see, the chain is tightening now. There's no winching down with a bar. The chain tightens down on their own. As you can see here now, Ernest is on the new type trailer. And this is all airbags. No springs, all airbags in under the trailer.